Someone was kind enough to send me a copy of Quadopoly, and I apologize because it was a while ago and I don't remember who they were, but they're a fantastic person. And I just wanted to kind of go through everything. And right off the bat, I wanted to talk about the history of the game because it's kind of amazing. According to this booklet that comes with the game, in the fall of 1985, the Reverend Carl K. Johnson, a chaplain at Hendricks Chapel, devised a college real estate game in 1985. So if we're to believe this, I just want to be clear. In 1985, a guy at Syracuse came up with this, which has nothing to do with Monopoly. Never heard of it. Don't know what you're talking about. It's a college real estate game. I don't know what you're talking about. So anyway, he promotes the game, it becomes a big hit, he sells it to this other company that just so happens to be able to make a Monopoly-like game called Quadopoly, and here we are. So right away, you've got some things that you're probably used to seeing if you've played Monopoly at any point in your life. You've got all the money here, you've got hundreds, 500s, keep up and down and all that stuff. Interestingly enough, this entire pile, still not enough to go to Syracuse for one semester. We've also got, these are the cards that tell you own certain buildings. So you can own Hendricks Chapel, you can own Krause College and those bells. That's really nice. This one's a little weird because I don't know if I really want to own Thornton Park because, you just think about the lawsuit potential for all the sexual harassment going on there. I don't think you want anything to do with that. So these are the pieces that you can play as. Forget about the thimble, that's gone. These are apparently the things that personify what it's like to be a student at Syracuse. You've got old-timey roller skates. It's 1985. They don't really have rollerblades yet. A yo-yo that looks like an egg. Whatever. An old Trans Am kind of car, like a Death Race 5000 car. Coca-Cola, because obviously you got to push it. We push Nike today. Got to push Coke. A weird, nonsensical punter's helmet from the 50s, and a pencil sharpener. Also, so these are the, when you own a property and you can buy a hotel or a house and put it on there, these are the pieces. You've got orange and blue, which is kind of weird because, as we all know, as we've been told, blue is not a color of Syracuse University. Gray is much more of a color that we like to use, or, excuse me, platinum. So I'm not quite sure how that got in there. And of course, instead of community chest and chance, you've got financial aid and registration. And there's some cards here that I wanted to read because I think they're kind of awesome and tell a nice story. So the SU bookstore is having a sale. Buy everything you want. Roll the dice and pay 100 times the amount shown. That's like 2 textbooks. You've been asked to become a member of the Board of Trustees. Recite the alma mater. Is that seriously all it takes? New building will be built somewhere on campus and you want your name on it. Donate $3,850 for the naming grant. First of all, I think we can all agree that is a little low for naming grants on Syracuse University. And number 2, whoa, somewhere on campus, I need to know exactly where this is being built. If you're building me something down on South Campus, that's not worth that much to me. I want something on the quad, preferably right in the middle of it, and we're just going to call it, you know what? I want the quad. I want Keeley Quad. Do it. Daily Orange grants you an exclusive interview. Take an extra turn. La-di-da. The Orange Men are playing a home game. Go to the Carrier Dome and cheer them on. What's great about this is it shows you just how old this game is. Number 1, the Orange Men. Number 2, the old Carrier Dome, this funky logo. And number 3, saying that the Carrier Dome is a home game. We all know a home game takes place in New Jersey. Been elected a student leader. Collect $250 from each player. Is that how government works at Syracuse? Your library books are overdue. Pay a fine of $50. How long did you have these library books? Tuition refund. No such thing. The Alumni Association solicits gifts. Donate $500 to the university. Yeah, that sounds more like it. Security asks you to leave the premises. Advance 6 spaces. Yikes. One thing I do like to point out, if you've ever wondered what Syracuse considers its own grimiest, cheapest, ugliest, least desirable buildings, congratulations, Archibald Gym and Steele Hall. You are the Baltic Avenue of Syracuse University. Congrats. So that's Quadopoly for you in a nutshell. And basically, it's hours and hours of fun making fun of it, and about 10 minutes of fun playing it. Don't worry, there's a new version coming, Doc Grossopoly, where basically you pay in money and people 300 miles away get to enjoy themselves.